Hey, welcome back to the channel. You can probably tell from that intro, my entire world has changed since the last time you saw me in my studio in Michigan. And actually, for those of you who don't know, I took a job. I'd been doing some consulting out in Los Angeles in the Long Beach, Carson area. And that consulting job actually turned into a full-time job, so I now live in Long Beach. So very different than Michigan, obviously, as you can tell by my surroundings here. And I have to tell you, it is so cool here. I am literally about 3 blocks from where I live, and I have access to this waterfront, and the Queen Mary's over there, and there's a cruise ship in right now, and it's just, I don't know, it's just really quite amazing. And there's so many blessings that just piled on top of each other that kind of made this all happen, and it happened really fast. And so if you didn't see my last post that was just a message to each of you, then this is your notice that that's why you haven't seen me for a while. There's been an awful lot involved in flying back to Michigan every week, and so I'm there for the weekend and then getting our house in Michigan ready to sell. So I was working all week in California, going home and preparing the house and doing other things there. So there was very little time to be outdoors painting. But hey, I'm here now, so super excited to be out. I just picked a little 5x7 today. I don't want to, it's you know, it's about 5 o'clock, and I don't want to do too much, but I just wanted to do enough. And so I decided to start with something like super iconic. So so I just kind of picked this view right here of the lighthouse, and I may pick up a couple of these boats on the left hand side, but we'll see what happens. But as you know, with a 5x7, there's just not a lot of room for a lot of details. So I've got to make sure I make confident, decisive strokes, and as few of them as possible. Oh man, recently Michael Chamberlain, I got a new camera, as some of you know, and so I shared my old GoPro with him. He's now using it, and he's got a super cool surfing video where he used it up in the San Francisco area. I'm going to put a link to that so you can find his channel. If you don't already subscribe to Michael, I totally recommend that you do. Anyway, as a gift to me, which is completely not necessary and totally unexpected, but so much appreciated because I really do enjoy his work a great deal, and having a chance to see one of his paintings up close and really study it is a major benefit to me. And so Michael, if you're watching this, thank you so much for that painting. It revealed a lot of things that I need to work on. But anyway, I'll get a little small sketch going and see if we can't paint something before we run out of daylight here. So all right, cool, and let's do this. All right, so that's it for me today, and man, it was so nice to get out and actually paint this afternoon. It's just, I don't know. So it was kind of fun. I tried really hard to keep the subject matter as loose, and tried not to get too wrapped up in detail. I picked a little bit of a simpler composition. I mean, it's a 5x7, what can you do, right? But anyway, it was a great practice to do a larger painting here, and there wasn't enough room to really pay much attention to the boats, and I really didn't like the way they were kind of over to the left edge, pointing out of the scene anyway, so they really weren't going to work there. I would really need to be on the other side of those docks so that the boats are pointing into the scene, and get the lighthouse rather than out. But I've got so much exploring to do in this whole neighborhood and downtown Long Beach area, that I'm sure I'll be doing a lot more urban paintings, although there's some really beautiful landscapes not far from here as well. So yeah, so thanks so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it, as you know, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later.